Welcome to the Nattersea podcast, where people talk about things. We trust that this wisdom will help you on life's journey.
Welcome back to the Nattersea podcast. I'm Peter.
I'm Jonny. Welcome back.
We were talking about Christmas songs, Jonny.
We were, yeah.
We looked forensically, I felt, at Jingle Bells.
Yep.
Really got it sorted out, didn't we?
I think
that it's really just a load of people, making a lot of noise.
Being a nuisance.
Yeah, bells. Stop it.
Lank.
Do not jingle even half the way, let alone all the way.
Yeah.
And I don't believe any sane man would in any way disagree with me.
I agree.
We're fiddling with bits of paper. We've got another. I've got another song I want to just look at with you.
Okay.
Just see how you feel about this. It's Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
It's a classic.
Classic. It may not be British, this, because I imagine Rudolph. That's not a classic British name, is it?
Quite German.
I was thinking German. I'm glad you said that.
It's the Rudolph Hess.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
there's no indication.
Straight to the Nazis.
Rudolph Hess.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
That's put 500,000 German listeners off listening to this.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Well, no. Would you like to apologise to all the German listeners? This is becoming a theme, Jonny.
It is.
That you have to apologise to the listeners.
Germans. I'm sorry.
No, don't call them Germans.
Okay.
Well, name them one by one.
Children of the fatherland. Sorry.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, we don't know. We don't know if it's German. No doubt we'll be told in the comments on Facebook or YouTube or something like that on iTunes. But at the moment, essentially, it doesn't matter where it's set.
No. This
could be set in Wigan. It doesn't really matter. I'm very concerned about some of the science and the ethics that surround this carol.
It's the sort of one where the minute you sort of start to look under the hood, so to speak, you realise there's a lot wrong with it.
It's a second-hand car, Jonny. It looks all right, but the engine is not so good.
And you'll buy it for not very much, but then it will break down after a couple of weeks.
I don't even know where to begin. Well, I do know where to begin. We'll begin at the beginning, which is a very good place to start. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Yeah. Would you like to just read a little bit of it for me?
Sure, yeah. Had a very shiny nose.
Right, so it's not very specific, is it?
No.
We don't know his age, his height. We don't know if he was lean and lank.
No.
Do we? Anyway, carry on.
Well, I mean, it speaks to his appearance rather than his character.
Yes.
Which isn't necessarily a good one. I mean, it becomes quite judgmental.
Yeah, I don't want children going around looking at each other's noses.
No.
It's what's inside that matters, Jonny.
Yeah, definitely.
Why don't people realise that it's what's inside that matters?
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had a very positive outlook on life.
Yeah, right. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer had good ethics, morals and standards.
Yeah.
Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer helped people, was funny, cleaned up after himself.
Yeah.
All we've got here is his appearance.
Shall I carry on?
Yeah.
And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows. Now, glowing, I don't think is as bright as shining. Do you know? Like it's almost like, why would you even say it glows? you would even right. say it's shiny.
That's true. That is true. Because actually, you're absolutely right. It's a bit shine. If I shine a torch in your face, that's bright.
Yeah, it's not. It's beyond glowing.
But glowing seems a much lesser amount of light.
Yeah, you think about a glow stick.
Yep.
That's not bright, is it?
Yep. Unless what the author means here is in the dark.
It glows in the dark.
But that doesn't work, because even if you ever saw it, you would say it glows. Well, in the dark, you wouldn't really see it, would you? Well, I guess this will all get unfolded in a moment.
So, okay.
Yeah, so then...
all of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names.
Yeah, now, you see, that's because of cows like this.
Yeah,
that have taught reindeer.
Yeah.
That have taught reindeer. I saw, actually, last Christmas, I was ill. I went to the local zoo.
Okay.
I was thinking about this last night. And I'm sure a zebra coughed in my face.
Oh, right, okay.
Have you ever had that happen?
No, I've never had a zebra cough.
Have you ever seen a zebra cough?
I didn't know they could.
They do. You didn't think they could?
Well, I never.
You didn't think they could cough?
It was more I never thought about it. I never thought about anything with hooves coughing.
When you look at a zebra,
yeah,
be careful. He could cough in your face.
Okay.
And I was ill after that.
Really?
I had zebra fever or something. Anyway, so all of the other reindeer, you still often call him names.
We don't know what these names are.
No.
But I suppose that's good, really.
Yeah, no, well, I'm glad that's been edited out. In some of the early drafts, the names were stated.
But they were horrific.
Oh, they were horrific. And if you want to know what they were, email us, we'll let you know.
Yeah.
Well, we'll tell you where you can find them.
Yeah.
They're in the British Library now. And then carry on, the reindeer did what?
They would never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer games.
Yeah.
What games do you think they play?
I think they were quite fond of chess.
Okay.
Yeah. I think reindeer play chess.
Okay.
A lot.
But you see, then I don't know if you've ever played chess, but often it can go on for quite a while.
Oh yeah.
And if it started to get dark, if your opponent had a shiny nose, you could carry on playing.
No, normally they say we'll leave the pieces where they are. And normally they're playing, and then a zebra comes along, looks like he's going to cough.
Yeah.
So they quickly get away.
Okay.
And I mean, another game they play is Boggle.
Okay.
They're very fond of Boggle and Operation.
Even with the hooves.
Yep. And they play Monopoly.
Okay.
And halfway through the game, somebody among them says, "Ooh, wouldn't it be great if all this money were real?"
You could never get through a whole game of Monopoly without.
Somebody says that in every game. Oh, wouldn't it be great if all this money were real?
Do you ever have someone say, "Oh, you sunk my battleship"?
No.
And then they think it's really funny.
No.
Because
what?
The joke is they think it's a different game. Because that's obviously a battleship thing to say.
I've never heard that.
Oh, it's a corker.
Well, that's because you come from a hay family and I come from an O family.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, now, let's get to the chief villain.
Okay.
In the story. So he's being judged for being ugly.
Sure.
And no comment is made by the author.
No, that's true.
And then what happens? Come on.
Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, "Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you guide my sleigh tonight?"
So how does that work?
What do you mean?
Well, how does his nose operate in the fog?
Well, I've been thinking about this, and my first thought was, if I had a really shiny...
Hang on, you've been thinking about this.
I have, yeah. I put some thought in before this.
Right,
episode.
okay.
So this is what I thought, that if I had a shiny nose and my job was to guide some things that would presumably be behind me, like presumably Rudolph's going to be at the front of the sleigh, that's going to blind me. I'm not going to be able to see anything other than the red of my nose, if it's that bright.
Yes.
And in that sense, if everyone's following me, I've got no idea where I'm going.
No, quite. Well, I've been thinking about this too.
Okay.
And I think if the nose is shiny, so let's go back to the shiny bit.
Okay.
Well, shiny infers reflection, would you agree?
Yeah, that's true.
So if it's foggy, how does this work?
Yeah, there's nothing
It's not got a battery, is it?
And a little bit of glowing isn't going to sort out.
I mean, we are teaching children these unscientific songs.
And why is it only now that Santa comes to get him? Is it only because now he's useful? Did he used to make fun of Rudolph as well?
Yeah, so Santa doesn't want Rudolph. Oh, but he needs him now.
Yeah, no, I could picture Rudolph saying, "Well, look who's come crawling back."
Yeah, quite.
And he's going to say
Here
something
he
like,
is.
"If you want me, it's going to cost you."
Yeah.
Okay?
It's going to cost you. You made it. It's going to cost you.
Let's talk about compensation.
Let's talk about compensation. I want the carrots.
Exactly.
Yeah, no. I mean, essentially, you've got the authority figure.
Yeah.
And I want you to bear that in mind. The authority figure, because that's quite important in a moment. The authority figure doesn't want him because he's ugly, I guess.
Yeah, presumably.
Right? Because they don't like his nose. But as soon as it's useful, we love you now. We love you now. And then they put this non-scientific thing, however this works, who knows?
Yeah.
That he's going to fly around. I mean, I presume he flies, doesn't he, this reindeer?
Yeah, that's the idea.
If I was him, I'd have flown somewhere else away from these bullies. But, so Rudolph, with your nose so bright, Won't you guide my sleigh tonight?
See, I mean, the comparison I'm thinking is if, say, there's like a sports team, but one of them's in a wheelchair, you sort of, the other guys are making fun because he's in a wheelchair, which is obviously pretty horrible. And then one time, some sporting fixture comes up where they need someone with, I don't know exactly, it's probably where the metaphor breaks down, but they need someone with a wheelchair.
Not till now. The metaphor's only now.
Only now.
Okay, only now. Sorry, I thought it broke down as soon as you started on this track.
It was good to know. Yeah. The coach says, look, we need you because we need those wheels. And, it just seems very offensive. Like, suddenly I'm useful to you because of my particular, thing.
Yes, no, I'm with you. Yeah. But, so, first of all, the whole thing's about bullying. Yeah. Secondly, now you've got this non-scientific bit where the nose can't glow because it's only glowing because of reflection. Yeah. And there's no reflection in a fog, is there?
And actually, even if it did glow, as we said, he can't see because it's in his face.
Correct. I mean, it's the worst place to put a torch. I mean, if you don't believe us, listeners, just grab a torch. You've probably got several around. Yeah. Sellotape it to your face, and then see if you can go on an all-night journey around the planet Earth, visiting millions and millions of chimneys,
and have people follow you as well.
Yeah, follow you, and bring millions and millions of toys with you.
And I suppose for the full effect, make sure it's people who have bullied you in the past.
Good one. Make sure it's people who've bullied you in the past, and you have to go around the world and visit every house in the world I suppose you've got more than 24 hours of you because of the time
We've got about 24 hours.
It's probably about 24 hours. Yeah. And so don't you think this is accurate unless you yourself have done it?
No.
I mean, really.
Shall I carry on?
Yeah, well, all right, try. But then I think it's about to get worse.
Okay. Then how all the reindeer loved him as they shouted out with glee, Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you'll go down in history.
Right. So then how the reindeer loved him.
Then. Because he's useful. Yeah. Because not for who he is as a person, a reindeer, for what he's done. He's bailed them out and, they could do their thing. Yeah. I mean,
you see, we're human beings, not human doings.
Oh, that's good.
You like that?
That's really good. Yeah.
Yeah, we are, Now, but I think there's more to it than that.
Okay.
I think the reindeer don't just love him because of his usefulness. I think they love him because they want to ingratiate themselves with the authority figure, which is Santa.
Oh, okay.
So they love him because now he's in with Santa.
He's in with Santa, so they think he's a way to get... Oh, okay.
So it's their way of getting to Santa.
Yeah. Do you think, they say, Rudolph, you'll go down in history. Yeah. That's only true because of this song. Do you that's... On his own merit, I don't think he would, because surely the point of Santa is nobody sort of sees this part of it.
Well, I've known a lot of PhD historians.
Okay.
And here we have an archive on our campus that we're working on at the moment. There is no evidence at all of this story.
No.
I have not seen this in historical documents.
Really?
This is not in the Bayer Tapestry.
No.
It is not. This is not... you will not find this story in the pyramids of Egypt.
There's not really anything in here that...
It's not on the Cyrus cylinder, you know what I'm saying?
There's nothing here that gives you an idea of when it could have happened, because there's not sort of anything that anchors it historically. What century did this happen?
No, there's no actual dates. The only thing we know is this comes from a period of time when reindeer could shout with glee.
Yes, that's true.
If you notice that in that line there... That's the only bit. And we also know that they used to call him names.
They used to laugh. Yeah, laugh and call him
laughing, names. Right. So we're looking for an era of time when reindeer used to laugh.
Okay.
Now, I've been to many a zoo.
Yeah.
But I was born in Paynton.
Okay.
Right? You must have heard of Paynton.
I've heard of...
Right.
Is there a zoo in Paynton?
Yes. It's the biggest zoo in Paynton.
Oh, right. Okay.
But it's the third biggest zoo in the country, and there are reindeer in there, and I have never been over and had a chuckle with one. Never. So this is not a contemporary story. No. This must be set a long time ago, and yet we're told that it's a historical document.
It's quite sad in a way.
I mean, it's piffle, isn't it? Piffle.
I'm thinking it's sad.
It's about bullying. It's about non-scientific facts. It's about ingratiating yourselves with one person in order to be loved by another person. I don't like it.
I mean, last time, we thought, I made the comment that people don't laugh anymore. I think it's very sad that reindeer don't laugh anymore. If they used to laugh at this point, but now they don't.
Yeah.
That's horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, but they're not laughing at a game show, are they? They're not laughing at a comedian. They're laughing at a deformed version of themselves.
That's true. That's horrible, isn't it?
I mean, have you ever had a shiny nose?
No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, no. Has it ever glowed in the dark? Or
no, not that I can remember.
Never anything like that?
No.
So anyway, I think we should end this podcast. But I just wanted to say, I'm not sure that people should be singing this song.
No.
I don't think it's scientific. I don't think it's nice. I don't think it's fair. And I don't think it's going to go down in history.
We'll put it on the naughty list.
Next time, in the bleak midwinter.
Yeah. Join us next time.
Yeah. Until then, I've been Peter.
I've been Jonny.
And goodbye.
Merry Christmas.